The wrong man disguised as the right man can ruin a good woman. I was the wrong man at one point.
Welcome to the pressure cooker.
The wrong man disguised as the right man can ruin a good woman. I was the wrong man at one point, disguised as the right man in pursuit of my wife. So when I came to her, I wasn't 100% honest. I came to her wearing a mask. I wanted her to see only what I was showing her. She didn't know about my situation I had going on. She didn't know that I didn't believe in monogamy. She didn't know about none of the jacked up shit I had going on in my life. Why? Because I saw something that I wanted, and I felt the best way to get it was to go into the situation by not being 100% truthful. As I matured, I realized how much of a coward I was by doing this shit, right? Because we quick to say we men, but then when it's time to be men, we lying. We making up excuses. The way I live my life now is totally different. I believe in 100% honesty, 100% transparency. So, if I'm feeling lustful, I talk to my wife about it. If I'm tempted, I talk to my wife about it. If I'm unhappy for whatever reason, I talk to my wife about it. I don't got no homeboys and no shit like that I've been to. I've never believed in that. Because if my issue is with my significant other, why in the hell would I go to somebody else to ask for their advice? Their situation is not my situation. The only people that can fix our situation is me and her. So I need to be man enough and be honest with her about what I got going on. I've seen time after time where as men we'll be in situations, but we still want to do our thing, right? Now we involve somebody else who wasn't even looking to be in this situation. We involve them in our bullshit. They coming into the situation thinking they got a good man. The whole time they getting played. The person at home getting played, you know what I'm saying? And then we quick to turn around and we say it ain't no good women out here, when a lot of the times we fucking ruining the good women. Now, I'm not saying that it ain't no bad women out here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on this type of situation specifically, right? I think that we need to be held more accountable in our actions. We need to learn how to tell the truth. Understand, that's part of being a man. Being a man is more than dropping dick. Being a man is more than just providing and buying shit, right? No, being a man, can you be honest? Can you tell the truth when telling the truth is the hardest thing to do? Can you tell the truth when telling the truth might cost you your whole fucking situation? That's what being a man is. Don't rob a person of the opportunity to make a decision for themselves.
Now, in all of that, I never heard him explain how he was going to be accountable, how he was going to change those behaviors. He said, I'm going to go to my wife when I'm feeling lustful. I'm going to go to my wife when I'm feeling tempted. So you haven't said you was going to resolve these feelings. I mean, going to her, letting her know you feel those things, how does that help her? Because those are not things that she needs to do anything about. He's like, well, I don't go to my homeboys, so I don't go to other people to talk about these feelings. I go to my wife to talk about these feelings. But these are feelings that you need to work on, not feelings that she needs to work on. Because what is it that those feelings are going to do for your wife? I mean, I go to my significant other and I say, I'm feeling lustful. I'm feeling tempted. What you gonna? I mean, like, how would you answer that? What would you meet that with?
Because that doesn't make any sense at all. Man, to be honest with you, man, this dude sound like a used car salesman. Look, I'm not gonna sell you a bad car. That's what he sound like. But no, you finna get screwed.
But he sounds like one of those men saying, if I tell you everything up front and you proceed to go on with me, then it's you. It's not my fault. Just because I told the truth, which means, once again, he thinks the truth and being honest negates how he's moving as a man. No, because I get somebody else caught up in a situation. Okay, you tell other woman, I'm married, I got a family, and she say, I'm still gonna deal with you anyway. Does that change your behavior? He didn't say I'm gonna change these behaviors. What he says is I'm gonna be honest, and a man should stand on his word. So if I tell you, I'm giving you an option, but how is that taking accountability? Because you give a person an option up front to mess with you or not mess with you doesn't negate the situation that you're a bad person, that your actions are not honorable.
You
This
know,
is crazy to me.
I tell you the difference
I'm
between
transparent.
you and I sometimes is that sometimes you take things as face value. And I feel like sometimes I should, but it's just a difficult thing. Because Negro, anytime you have somebody sit up and tell you, I don't lie,
Mm-hmm.
we already know what that means. You probably lying now.
Mm-hmm.
So for when he start off talking like that, my ears turn off. My ears turn off, man. It really does. My ears turn off, and it's just hard for me to go along with this. I start thinking my bullshit antenna come up
Mm-hmm.
because you sitting up here saying stuff that number one, life is gonna hold you to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like life is gonna
Mm-hmm.
test you. Okay, you say you ain't lying. You say you were lying. You say you're chain. Okay, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what you get. Well, I thought you told me you wasn't gonna lie anymore. I
Mm-hmm.
thought you told me you wasn't a liar. That's when you get those situations.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's sitting and another thing is he talking about whenever I get lustful. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But
Like,
there are
come
guys
on,
who are
man.
really out there that think because they are, and like you say, nothing is 100%. But let's just say they are 100% truthful. They think because I tell you all these things up front and you continue to interact with me, that's the woman's fault. That relies all on her. That my behavior ain't bad. I'm not a bad guy because you knew. It's that old syndrome. You had all the information in the beginning.
To be honest with you, this to be honest with
Mm-hmm.
you, probably if you weren't the lying slime ball that you were, you probably wouldn't have got the woman
Mm-hmm.
because she fell in love with your lying and deceiving
Mm-hmm.
ways.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they say bad guys finish? I mean, good guys finish last.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want no dude that was honest. She wanted to be lied to.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she with you. Now, I'm not gonna say she wanted you to keep lying to her,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what part of what go. I tell you what, try that nice guy shit on again on another woman, or think that shit would have worked in the beginning. She probably wouldn't even looked at your ass.
Mm-hmm.
She probably would have just, oh, he too nice for me. She the friends on you, dude. Listen, bro. I'm not finna sit up here and tell you to go around lying to women and going around doing this, underhanded shit like that. But the fact of the matter is, when you go on social media with this kind of talk, it almost looked like you're trying to sell somebody a bill of bad goods, a bill of used goods, because it's almost like the car is too good is too pretty to fail. The car is too good to be true. That's why I always say when guys talk like this, almost that used car salesman. You walk in there, he telling you all these great things about a car with 300,000 miles on it, and it looks good. It's washed up, it's clean, but as soon as you drive it off the lot, it's a raggedy piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he sound like. Oh, ladies, look at me. I used to be this way. Now I'm a changed man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't lie anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Men, look at me. Y'all need to be like me. Don't lie to these women. Tell the truth. You just be honest. Give her this choice. Man, nobody trying to hear that shit. Because number one, we don't believe you doing that. We believe you up here trying to sell a bill of goods.
But I do believe that there are guys out there that thinks as long as I give you the truth, if I tell you up front the kind of man I am and you choose to move forward with me, then that's on you as a woman. I didn't lie to you. I didn't, because there are guys who tell you in the beginning, I'm married, and the woman decides to keep messing with him, and then she's like, well, I'm gonna call your wife, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and he looks and he said, you knew what this was in the beginning. He's one of those type of guys that you knew what it was in the beginning, so why are you complaining now? And they think that's an excuse for the behaviors that they exhibit. And it's not. It's not an excuse, because you're honest about being, like you say, a slime ball. You think that negates that you're a slime ball because you're truthful about it? I wish a man would come and tell me that I'm married to or in a relationship with, oh, I'm feeling lustful today.
Yeah. Like,
and expect me to do something about that?
What if the woman come and tell you that she feeling lustful?
Exactly.
Come on, bro. That shit don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense.
I'm feeling tempted today. I came home and I'm all dolled up and got on a nice fitting dress, and I come on and say, honey, guess what? I was feeling tempted today.
That's why it don't make no sense.
Make that make sense. That I'm going to come tell you, bro. What you want me to do about it? That's your own discipline.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is silly.
That's crazy as hell. That's like saying, I'm letting y'all know who I am. I'm on social media letting y'all know who y'all am. So if y'all come messing with me, y'all come approaching me, y'all already know what I'm about. So if you jump on this bandwagon, you must have wanted what happened to you, because I got a wife.
Exactly.
Now, when you go, he said that outside woman, when you go tell her that you married, do you go back and tell your wife, guess what, honey? I'm messing around with somebody else. Or you go home and say, I'm feeling tempted.
Exactly. Sounds stupid.
Exactly.
That sounds stupid, man. I mean, come on, dog. These guys that, get on social media and they think like, hey, yeah, you can't. It's just whatever, man.
Kevin and Caprice.